focus on your passion. Find something that you care about and go after it, no matter what. I was never the smartest person. I'm not perfect, but people always view me as an underdog, and you can knock me down 100 times, but I'll get up 101 times.
An Apple Valley teen has come a long way since immigrating from Jamaica 4 years ago. He's just been accepted into 6 Ivy League schools. Jamaal Willis, a senior at Barstow High School, is now sharing his story with Eyewitness News reporter Mark Cotorobles.
So we are going to view update 3, 2, 1.
It's the moment so many high schoolers dream about. Barstow's Jamaal Willis is now bound for Harvard University.
I was just taught from a young age by my mom and grandma that education is the key to success.
And he certainly followed through with that. Jamaal only came to the U.S. 4 years ago from Jamaica, excelling at Barstow High School, both in academics and sports. And turns out, Harvard wasn't his only option. He received 6 Ivy League offers, most nearly full-ride scholarships. He never thought that would happen.
All right, very well. We're winning right now. So Barstow High School senior Jamaal Willis has made a lot of people around his community proud of High Desert in California. Jamaal has been accepted to 6 Ivy League universities, most with nearly full ride scholarships. That is a scholarship that covers the entire cost of college. The 18-year-old who excelled in advanced placement courses, mock trial, and athletics has been selected to attend his top choice, Harvard University, in the fall. Now, for those of you who may not know, Ivy League schools are considered to be the most prestigious of all colleges in the United States. There are 8 total colleges that are considered to be Ivy League. These schools are Brown, Harvard, Cornell, Princeton, Dartmouth, Yale, and Columbia Universities, as well as the University of Pennsylvania. I have the man of the moment on my line right now to give us all the details from Jamaica to the world, from Jamaica to Harvard University, right here on Miss Kitty Live, Jamaal Willis. Hi, Jamaal. Good afternoon. Welcome to Miss Kitty Live. How are you doing?
Hi, Miss Kitty. I'm just stressed, blessed, and highly favored right now.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, my love. Welcome to the club.
Right.
Heavy is the head, but listen, your head is well sturdy, and I know that you have the tenacity, the resilience, the structure, right, and the equanimity of mind to manage anything that comes your way. And I just want to say that we are so proud of you and your accomplishments, because what you have done has set the path that others can follow and others can believe in themselves. So talk to us a little bit about where were you when you got the news that you got accepted to these Ivy League colleges?
Yeah, so it was right in the video. It was like 5 minutes after the decision had come out, and everybody on social media was posting, oh, I got into Harvard, I got into UPenn. So let me just say, Mommy, come here. And me and her just go check on the portal, see what's happening, and my only goal was to get into one. If I could get into at least one Ivy League school, I knew I would have been set for life and I would have been all right.
Yeah.
But lucky enough, I was accepted into 6, and I'm just immensely grateful for that. And I just thank everybody that has been there throughout my journey, throughout my 4-year journey. And yeah. Can't say no more.
Amazing. For those persons who did not see the ABC clip or report, tell me all the schools to which you were accepted.
Yeah, so I was accepted into one being the University of Oregon. Then you have Chapman University, Penn State, UC San Diego, the University of Virginia, University of California, Berkeley, Duke University, the University of California, Los Angeles, Georgetown University, Cornell, Dartmouth, UPenn, Columbia, Princeton, Stanford, and Harvard.
No, you come like you just go to Oxford too. But not to the like if you're gonna done the place, so Jamal, God no. I'm gonna just go Oxford and done. No, but not to the lie. Right about now, I gotta tell you, I'm so excited. So you chose those schools. Why? Because a lot of people hear about Ivy League schools, Ivy League universities. What made you choose these particular schools in terms of how do they align with your course of study or what you want to become?
Yeah, so first I can start by saying that Harvard was never an option until I got in. I was looking at Stanford. It was my number one goal, and that's the school I wanted to go to. But when I got into Harvard, I was just like, you have to think about it. You have to weigh the decisions then and just see which one better for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then financial stability, that was the that was the key ingredient.
Yeah.
I just told myself, follow the money wherever I go. And Harvard gave me the most money, so yeah, I was happy about that. And
Nice.
then I looked to myself and said, what is the best place that you can go to exhaust and exploit all their resources? Because Harvard, it's $1 billion institution.
Absolutely.
And whatever I can get from it, I'm going to try and take every little ounce of, because, every little make a muckle.
True,
So
one cocoa full
everything that I
basket.
can.
Yes,
That's
one cocoa
right.
full basket. That's Barack Obama's. He's an alum of Harvard, and George W. Bush as well. So you're among esteemed graduates, and a lot of people. Harvard University is like, oh my God, yeah, it's the standard. But let us backtrack a little bit, and in terms of alignment with what your course of study, Jamal, what is it that you want to pursue? What do you want to become?
So I want to do, when I go to Harvard, I want a joint concentration in government and philosophy, and then possibly a secondary in ethnicity, race, and migration. But predominantly talking about law, my predilection for politics and law just derives from my passion to protect the rights of others. My philosophy in life is I do what I do not for myself, but for those around me and the betterment of my community. And I just think that laws keep us structured. It's the foundation. It's the bedrock of our society. And I will never stop acting up, standing up, and speaking up for those who are marginalized, for those who can't, for those who are told not to, because I know under the precision and exactitude of the law that, whatever you want to protect, whatever you deem, as your goal, your mission, you can do that with the law.
Wow. You're absolutely purpose driven and sounding very, Nelson Mandela-esque. And that is why we need bright minds like yourself at the forefront and at the helm to make the difference that we need in this world. Now, let us backtrack, as I'm a woman of history, Jamal, right? And so people will see you now as having been accepted to all of these prestigious institutions. But let us go back to the start. So you left Jamaica 4 years ago. Which school were you attending when you were here? And talk to me about life in Jamaica back then. Which community are you from?
So let me just go back. So first I started off school, going to Laurel's Basic School.
Yeah.
Then I went to Jesse Paul Primary School. Then I went to Woolman's Boys. And I was a part of Deanery Terrace was where I resided. So that near St. Joseph, Concord to Jesse, that was where I used to live.
Right.
And I can definitely say that the Jamaican schools, they gave me the self-discipline that I needed coming to America. And, the journey has been rough. It has been tumultuous. But I made it to this point, and it's only because I was raised in Jamaica why I could make it here today.
Because you have the fortitude, in your system, in your body, so you can stand up strong and propel yourself to the top. Now, let me ask you, so Jamaica and being at Woolman's, that's one thing. Making that transition from the Jamaican syllabus to the American syllabus, was that difficult for you at all? How was that transition for you?
Yeah, it was extremely difficult because when you come to the United States, there's a culture shock. They always talk about it, and a sense of imposter syndrome. So, you're trying to figure out what American box you fit in or what community or crowd you want to hang out with. And that was very challenging at first because for the first 3 months of high school, I had no friends.
Yeah.
3 months. And then I sat at, the senior tables, 12 form tables, because I had a goatee and everybody just thinks I did bigger than them. So
I think you're a big man.
Exactly. And then, there's a difference in education. The rigor in Jamaica was much more propelling.
Yes.
So, like, for the first 2 years of high school up here, it was like a coasting. Like, I barely need to do anything. And so, like, but I still took all my necessary courses. And then, but once I transitioned into, like, 11th form or 12th grade up here, that's when I started getting the more rigorous courses. But Jamaica prepared me for that.
Yes.
And then, you know, the food, being healthy and having a healthy mind. I can say that Americans, they don't care how the food tastes, just as long as it looks healthy. Like when you go to Wilma's, you get big box of lunch.
Yes,
you get, like,
nice box food.
Salad. Exactly.
Yes.
And just imagine a chubby bottle and cut in half. That's the amount of food you get per day. And then sometimes, like, you know, little rice grain and that uncooked rice where you see in your food. Sometimes it was in my food.
You know, so me go cry for Jamaal today. Me go cry for Jamaal. Jamal over there, I dissect the people them food. And I say, I need one lady named Miss Pearl out of the school gate. Cause that food here, now have no buzz, none at all. Yeah, so you survived that though, and the school that you attended, Barstow, was predominantly a Caucasian school. Did you feel at all like an outcast or anything like that in terms of, you know, how did you integrate with the different people there?
It was predominantly a Hispanic school because majority of the students immigrated from like Mexico and places like that. But there were challenges because a lot of the black students, they were mistreated by the teachers. They were often like seen as, oh, you have to done sit in my class, or you have the troublemaker, so you have to go outside and you now go come back in my classroom.
Yeah.
So I just took it upon myself to take up space and show them that I'm not like the typical like black person that you're going to stereotype.
Yeah.
So even last summer, I worked with a politician in the California State Assembly to pass legislation banning the chokehold after the death of George Floyd.
Yeah.
I was the first black male student body president in my school's centennial history. Only black person in my advanced AP courses. First to start a men's volleyball team in my region. First to start a speech in the debate team. First two-term honor society president. First black honor society president.
Wow, no, that no. We have to hold on there. We have to give a round of applause to that car. That car just got no. I'm such a mother when you sleep. When you rest. When do you rest? Oh my God, I'm so proud of you and all that you have managed to do in a place that's not even your born land. You know what I mean? And to make that transition and to still accomplish so much, it is absolutely admirable. So what mommy and grandma say? What the family has say?
Well, you know, my grandma was just up here, and she's nothing but excited.
Yes.
It's all because of them. Like, my matriarchs, they inculcated in me that the only way you're going to get through in life is if you have hard work and you have dedication.
Yeah.
So for me, I was just raised by black women all my life. My mommy, my grandma, my auntie, my mommy friend, them what you call your auntie,
Yes.
church aunties, all of that. And I just see them struggle to provide for me. But they have the tenacity, they have the grit, and it's because of them why I'm here today. Which is why I can never say anything bad, and I can never mistreat a black woman because they just provide so much, and you know I'm just grateful all the time.
Boy, I'm not telling you, you know, say you're going to be president of somewhere. I don't know which part, but something. No, you're big. You said it right. Good, some of them at your young, tender age. I like where your brain is going. And I salute you for saluting black women. And I want to salute your mommy. I want to salute your grandma and all the women who have played a pivotal role in your life to help you to get to where you are now. So talk to me now a little bit about, have you scheduled your visit yet to Harvard for Walk the Grounds, look round and do them something there? How are you doing with that?
I haven't scheduled it yet, but in my mind, I know the campus back and front.
Okay.
But like, I've talked to students, and if I want to go, it just depends on. Like, I'm fully vaccinated, so like, if I have the time and schedule during the summer, because I have enough programs to do as well. The students have offered me bootleg tours.
Yes.
But the administration just can't know about it. You know, like them have to sneak me into them doors. So yeah.
All right, well, do about a bootleg over there. Just wait till the people them say, come in, car. We don't want to come over there, come riot. You understand? We don't want them here some biscuits in the part of you understand? With black placard, because Jamal have to go to school. You understand? Because he has a lot going on for him. What are you most looking forward to, Jamal? And what are you most fearful of, if anything at all?
So I'm looking forward to having intricate conversations with my classmates just about like politics and different global issues facing the world right now. And you know, when you're surrounded by goal-driven people, it just makes you want to push yourself even more.
Yep.
So just the conversations with them, that's what I'm really looking forward to. And then the thing that I'm dreading the most is the cold. I hate the cold. If it drops any low, like if it got past 60 degrees Fahrenheit, I start shivering.
Oh, wow.
At Harvard in Boston, it's like -12, -20.
So you always set up the blanket for you and not the cow have sheet again. I remember said, anything you want us tell we know. We will pack a barrel and send for you. Just let us know what you need from down here. You know what I'm saying? If you want mango, you want banana, whatever it is, my love, me will call all the Minister of Agriculture to set up a box for you. So just make me know what you need.
Well, a lot of the students already tell me just bring your spices because the food not good up there as well. So I'm not prepared for that.
Okay, don't worry about it. We got links everywhere, so we'll get your curry to you. We'll get every seasoning what you need. Now fret yourself. Just call on Auntie Miss Kitty, and I'm here. Just let me know when you need what you need. Because trust me, a young man like yourself and what you have managed to accomplish thus far is nothing short of incredible, and we love and appreciate that because you, as I said, you have created and started an immutable path that others can look to you. That if Jamaal Willis from Jesse Paul, from Woolmer's Boys, from Jamaica land we love can do it, then so can I. And on that note, Jamaal, may I just ask you, there are many students in Jamaica who have dreams of, attending Ivy League universities overseas, attending university overseas, and there are parents too who want their children to accomplish this dream. If any at all, do you have any advice for them, any guidance as to how it can be done? Because sometimes you're in Jamaica, you're in a bowl, you might think, Lord God, they're not going to accept me. Dartmouth, Lord Jesus, Yale, please. That's for those people. What word of advice would you give to them in terms of how to strategize and to get to those types of universities?
All right. Yeah, I was in the same boat as well down in Jamaica. I know I always wanted to go to all of these prestigious schools, but I never know how. So my advice to the kids is that don't take your education for granted.
Yeah.
Jamaica, to me, has one of the best educational systems, and as long as you utilize it, you can never go wrong.
Favor Williams was here right now. I'm if I tell you. Yes, go ahead.
And then make sure you just focus on your passion. Find something that you care about and go after it, no matter what. I was never the smartest person. I'm not perfect, but people always view me as an underdog. I am the most adaptable, I'm the most resourceful, I'm the most determined to get where I am in life. And you can knock me down 100 times, but I'll get up 101 times. So I'll just say, continuing to put yourself out there and define your own self before you're quickly and inaccurately defined by others, if that makes any sense.
It makes perfect sense, total sense, definitely so. So you were also in athletics. So is there any kind of thing that they need to do, for example, Jamaal, if they're going to do the SATs, do they need to get a certain score? Do they need to ensure that they're involved in extracurricular activities? Do they need to get involved in clubs because those things give an edge? What are some of the things that may give students an edge?
Yeah, again, just honing in on one thing that you really are passionate about is going to go even further. So if you're going to do track and field, make sure you're waking up 6 a.m. in the morning, you're conditioning your body, and you're ready every time when you're running on the track or doing something like that. And just don't focus on what nobody else will do.
No focus on a low cost.
Exactly. But just follow your own path, and if negative people around you, then they're not paying your bills, so don't pay them no mind. That's really all I can say right there.
No, but that's not a lie. Jamal, you have it luck. You have it luck like that. And I know that to get to this stage, Jamal, no man is an island. No man stands alone. And there are many persons who would have been integral in your development and your growth. Your mom and your grandmother being two very important pillars in your life. Is there anybody else that you'd like to thank for their contribution? Any friends, any family members, any teachers who would have contributed to your growth and development?
Yeah, so big up to a youth at Woolmers. I'm probably still at Woolmers. His name Tariq. And every year when Champion Boy used to come, Tariq and Zachary, every year when Champion Boy used to come around, I always come either third or second or third. So if not because of them, like I wouldn't have like some kind of drive. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And just teachers, Miss Adams, Jesse Paul, a bigger up already, and then from Woolmers, Miss Faulkner, and then Miss Powell.
All right, good job, Jamal. We're so proud of you. A round of applause for you. You deserve all the accolades. You deserve all the praises. You deserve all the adulation. And I just wish for you all the best. Like you have just lit up my live. Everybody on my Facebook live. Everybody on my Instagram. Up here, Jamaica flag. You know, one keep all a party car right about now. Ready for killer go to one the two banana. We just want to keep a party for Jamal. Me not tell you that. Me just feel good about Harvard right now. Me say you said this about Obama the go. And this a John and Jamaal Willis go up there. Me just say every a sports day car. Me just want a reason to come at Harvard, sir. No much time we watch movie and see Harvard in there. I know we know somebody over there. Me want go wave. Me want go over there. So just keep us in the loop. But we are definitely praying for you because prayers are so important. And I just want you to remain focused. Just be laser sharp. Allow nothing or no one to distract you. Keep on keeping on. Persevere. Persist until you succeed. The discipline, the dedication, and the consistency is what will get you over the hump. And when you shall walk through those doors of Harvard University and you are crossing the podium, as much as we're here celebrating you now, we'll be there to celebrate you when you shall accomplish your course of study. I want to say enough love. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us because I know that there are many students listening, especially now in the pandemic. You know, a lot of students, it's difficult for them. It's difficult to study online and do all the things. And so is there anything you'd like to say to the students who are studying, taking exams, you know, class of 2021?
Just keep hustling, keep doing what you need to do because I'm doing the same online classes. I fell asleep like 3 times in my classes, but I wake back up and I do what I need to do. And at the end of the day, just always strive to reach your goal and always thank those around you, no matter what. Absolutely.
And based on the ABC7 News report, Jamal, are you not like a celebrity? Are you like a local celebrity? Everybody I know that guy. Wow, he's going to Harvard.
No, I'm still very humble. Sometimes it's overwhelming just seeing all the articles. And let me clear up one thing. I was born in America, but I was raised in Jamaica for 14 years, and both my parents are Jamaican. So I'm Jamaican by naturalization.
Okay.
So,
okay.
But like if you're 1% Jamaican, then I think you're 100% Jamaican. So it don't matter. At the end of the day, me are Jamaican.
What's your favorite Jamaican dish? What you like?
Ackee and saltfish with fried dumpling. That's my best dish right there.
That's it right there. All right, I got you. Don't worry yourself. So, don't surprise if you see that Dutch pot full of ackee and saltfish and fried dumpling with little fried plantain up at Harvard. You know, say Jamal will come out, right? I absolutely love you. I wish you all the best, Jamal. Lots of love. You're a beacon of hope for so many, for parents and for students. And I hope that your story reverberates around the world, across the length and breadth of Jamaica, to know that if Jamaal Willis has done it, then it can be done. And you can do it too. Thank you, Jamal. All the best. God's blessings. I wish you all the best health, wealth, and strength. And may you continue to soar like the eagle that you are.
Thank you so much.
All right, blessed love. Thank you, Jamal. Jamaal Willis from Barstow High School, Jamaican, born overseas but raised in Jamaica, and is a Jamaican by naturalization. My love, kind father, mother, Jamaican, and he is en route to Harvard University. Oh my goodness, that's what we call dedication, discipline, and commitment. It's Miss Kitty Live right here.
I just want to try and give other people hope that no matter what kind of stigma your community gets or stereotypes that people put on you, don't just sit there and take it and be a victim to all of that, be a victim to society. Always try and follow your own path and just be who you are unapologetically.